Hey, you guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to click on my video. And I just want to say thank you. If this is your first time, thank you. If you are returning, thank you. If you clicked on here by accident, thank you. I appreciate you all. Look, y'all already know what part of the video this is. This is the part where I ask you to hit that like and subscribe button for me, please. What's up? Did y'all do it yet? All right, y'all, guess what we're here for? We are here for another episode of Love, Marriage in Huntsville. We on season 3, episode 18. We are at the end. Woo, child, I'm so glad we at the end. But y'all already know what I'm about to do. I'm about to watch this, come back, watch some more, come back, give y'all my thoughts, my opinions, and talk shit like I always do. Let's get into it. All right, y'all, we are opening up the scene. Mel is at her office. She is trying to finish up all her loose ends of her event that's getting ready to come up for Telltale Signs. And I'm like, okay. She's like, it's going to be the biggest event in Huntsville. I said, Huntsville must be real small because I'm not understanding how this is the biggest event, but we're going to go with it. It's going to be the biggest event in Huntsville. I said, okay, Mel, that's what you're saying. Boom. All of a sudden, here comes, what's her name? Tiffany. Now, Tiffany, I say this every time you come across this screen. I'm going to need you to stop dressing like you're going to church every Sunday. Or you're going to Bible study on Wednesday. You're going to prayer meeting on Tuesday. I'm going to just need you to... I think, what's her name? Tiffany got a nice shape underneath this. Somewhere. Tiffany, if you dress your age, baby, you wouldn't... All right, I'm going to leave Tiffany alone because y'all know I don't feature Tiffany too much. I don't care for her. But anyway, so they get to talking, and then they bring up the whole Tisha thing. When that time last week when Tisha pulled Tiffany to the side and was like, I want to get to know Tiffany. I want to know everything about you. But bitch, no, you didn't. You really wanted to know her dirt and all her gossip. And that's what Tiffany said. But when Tiffany was talking about it, I was just sitting there like, okay, Tiffany, she doing what you did. What's the problem? You was the same way. You was throwing everybody fucking dirt up in the air and sweeping it, and it was all dusty and cloudy in the bitch, and you didn't care. So she's doing the same thing that you're doing, but I get what you're saying. I hate to, I have to agree with Tiffany. Lord have mercy. I thought Tisha was being messy because I feel like, once again, if you want to get to know me, ask me about my relationship with my current husband. Ask me how did the kids get along. Ask me how did we do co-parenting together. Ask me how we started to blend the family. Ask me, do I like to go shopping to the spa? Ask me what I like to do. Don't sit here and ask me, why you cheated? Oh, you cheated? What happened? Y'all both cheated? What going on in y'all relationship? Who is he? He did what? Like, let that shit go. But Tiffany, I'm going back to you. You was the same fucking way. Remember in Vegas, bitch? You wanted the whole side chick with Kimmy. And then when Tisha was gloating about her fucked up relationship, you was just sitting there like, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So y'all on the same page? You sure? Do he want the same thing? You remember that, Tiffany? That was you. Just in case, go back a couple of episodes and you'll figure it out. But yeah, Tiffany wasn't featuring, wasn't here for that. And I was like, all right, I get what you're saying. And Mel was just egging it. Oh my God, she asked you what? She said that to you? Yeah, bitch, she said that to her. Like, what's so shocking about that? I feel like Mel was putting 10 on 10 for some reason. I was like, Mel, it is not that serious, girl. But then again, I probably would have been doing this. What? She asked, why the fuck would she ask you that? That shit, I would have probably said a little bit more. But I'm just saying, like, okay, y'all. Because I probably would have done the same thing. Like, that bitch did that. But I still feel like she was putting 10 on it. Because after I would have done all that too. And I would have thought about it. I was like, damn, Mel, you did put like 10 on that. Oh, well. But I'm just saying. So anyway, y'all. They get to talking. They start some interviews. Because Mel business is booming. I said, yeah, Mel, but I'm going to need you to scale back on all that shit. Because when I say scale back on that shit, because the next scene goes right into we at the party. And I said, okay. And once again, we got pictures of Mel everywhere. And every time I look, it reminds me of pictures everywhere in her office. I said, you got all these people coming into your office to do some interviews, but your picture plastered all over the damn place. Nobody wants to see you that much. I mean, you're a pretty lady. You're very attractive. And, you got a little thing with you. But, bitch, I don't want to come in your office and say, I know they probably was like, what the fuck? It was like, So anyway, we get to the next scene happens and they all at the party. And I was like, oh damn, we're getting straight to the party. I said, there's nothing else in between. Nothing else happened. But okay, we here. Everybody come in taking pictures with Mel Plaster in the background. I said, God damn. Telltale decoration looks nice, right? By the way, that Telltale sign with the balloons and all that was cute. I was like, oh, that is so cute. The all white, so cute. And I was like, all right, we gonna, the food look good. I was like, can I have a piece of that? But you know, they didn't hear me. They kept walking. I was like, rude. But anyway, you also they around talking and everybody's, like I said, is coming in and, oh, you look nice, yada yada yada. Everybody did look nice. Tiffany actually looked nice. I have to. You didn't look like you was going to church, Tiffany, and that's always a plus for me. When you don't look like you're going to church on a Tuesday, always a plus. Anyway, so they start talking and they're like, they mentioned Martell, and I was like, why are y'all mentioning Martell at the event? I just don't get it. We're not. It's too many of y'all in one circle. We can talk about so many other things. Why are we talking about Martell? So we talking about Martell. Then we get a flash of Mel in the room with her mom, and her mom is trying to, like, it seems like Mel's a little agitated, a little irritated at this point. So her mom is like, dance with me. She was like, no. Now, she was like, so what do you want? I want some gum and I just want to get out of here. I want to know what's going on out there. So I'm like, she's like, you want me to go get you some gum? Mel's like, no. I said, Mel, you just said you wanted some gum. Your mom said, okay, I'll go get you a piece. You tell her no. Bitch, make up your mind. She trying to help you. I understand you a little frustrated because Mel says she like things to happen on time. We not on time right now, y'all. And I was like, well, I'm never on time, so I don't know what that feel like to want to be on time, because I'll be late for my own goddamn funeral. I'll probably be somewhere still doing something extra in the background, talking about I'm coming to my own damn funeral, kind of late. So then we go back to the group day outside, and they just talking. Then we bring up before we did talk about a part where, oh God, Miss Wanda was talking about Kimmy, Maurice, and Destiny, because Destiny, they had brought up the whole Destiny gave a trip and yada yada yada, and I was like, and Wanda's like, who gave a trip? You better not take Destiny. But I don't think Destiny is serious when she jokes about, because I will be that friend. I'm just telling you, and I'm being honest. I will be that friend tomorrow. Y'all, I'm gonna be right in bed with y'all. What we doing on this trip? What we doing on this honeymoon, girl? You gonna be on that side? He in the middle. To me, it would be just jokes. And so I think it's being dragged, but I think it's just a joke. I don't really think that, I hope not, that, what's her name? Destiny wants to be a threesome, with Kimmy and Maurice. I mean, even though Kimmy and Maurice seem like they're a little freaky at times, like they get it in, and I'm here for that, but no mind. I think she's joking. So Miss Wanda outside trying to give some advice. Would y'all take advice from Miss Wanda? I would not take a fucking lick from that lady. Then again, I would, because she did say she got a husband and a boyfriend, and she the only one. But then I said to myself, bitch, because you too much for both of them. You too much for shit. You too much for us on our TV screen once a week. So could you imagine being bothered in real life with you on a regular basis? So bitch, they probably only got one person, that's you. Believe that would Miss Wanda be doing something real strange for a piece of change, yo. Let me stop talking about her somebody mama like that, right? That's a grown ass, old ass lady. But I believe she be still getting her freak on, because I feel like at 90, if you want to get your freak on at 90. If you can push it all the way until you go to the upper room, keep on doing what you're doing. I ain't even mad at it. So anyway, then we start talking about side chick. So Kimmy is like, why we always got to talk about side chick? And I'm with Kimmy, like, why do a side chick always got to come up? Somebody being somebody's side chick. Why do that have to be one of those things that is always talked about? I just don't get it. So Kimmy wish that Patricia could come so she can clear some things. I'm like, Kimmy, why are we still clearing? Then you have a whole fucking 30-minute scene last week with you and Patricia trying to convince us. Well, you ain't have to convince me, because I still don't think you was a side chick, even though I still say some shit just don't be adding up. But either you didn't know that you was a side chick and Patricia was down that you was a side. I have no idea how that works, and I still was confused. So I was like, all right, bitch, if you say you wasn't a side chick, I'm going with that, because look, nobody wants to be called a side chick. Well, not everybody wants to be called a side chick. So Kimmy's like, yeah, I wish Patricia could come. Y'all know Patricia, whatever. And then here go Tisha. Yeah, we know Patricia. So Maurice and Kimmy was like, what was that for? I mean, what was all that neck movement for? we find out which is some more pieces of the puzzle. What is her name? Patricia was married to one of the Scott's brothers. I said, ain't this some shit? What confused me was the fact that Kimmy said she met Maurice after the fact. Kimmy, I'm still not calling you a side chick, because if you say you wasn't a side chick, I'm gonna have to go with you on this one. But you told us last week that you and Patricia have been best friends and been friends for over 20 years. Y'all used to watch each other kids, used to do whatever it is. Y'all was good Judies. It's my girl over there. It's my girl right here. And you wanted her there enough to back you up last week, and you want her here this week. But my thing is, when Patricia married one of the Scott brothers, and if that's your best friend, you wasn't at the wedding? So you never met the brothers before this? This is the part that confused me, y'all. How did you not meet Maurice until after the divorce, when your best friend was married to the brother? Y'all ain't have no birthdays for the kids. Y'all ain't have no special events where you said, okay, I'm going to go support my best friend. And of course, the brother is inviting his family. Y'all never came together. That's the part that was a little confusing for me. But yeah, Kimmy said anyway, y'all, I was just a little confused again. I was like, wait a second. She was married to a Scott? Tisha said she hurt his feelings. I said, Tisha, you need to get over this shit. Tisha's one of those people in their family that believes like, oh, when the new girlfriend or the new wife come along, we ain't gonna like her because we like the old one. No, bitch, it don't work that way. They moved on, and so should you. Ain't nobody said you can't still be friends. If you like them that much, so be their friend. Be their best friend. I'm saying you could still be their friend and Kimmy's at the same damn time. Like, I just don't get that part. But anyway, like I said, she hurt the brother feelings or whatever. I was just a little confused because I was like, you never met him? And y'all, I got to give Maurice credit. Now, I don't know if Dr. Francis put something in him, because ever since he had talked to Dr. Francis, Maurice seemed like he on it now, because he said facts. I said, oh, not facts, because Kimmy said she was never a side chick, and she will never be a side chick. And here go messy ass Wanda. You sure? I said, you know what, Miss Wanda, just because you do what you do, don't mean everybody want to do what you gonna do. So I said, Maurice, did you just confirm that she wasn't a side chick? So Maurice tells us he was in Michigan when he filed. He moved to Michigan when he filed. I don't know what the fuck he said, y'all. But he said it wasn't. And they did not date until a year after the divorce. Because Kimmy said, let's not forget, because you was out there doing your thing. You was out there slinging dick all over town. And I didn't want to be a part of that. So I was like, okay. Maurice confirmed it, y'all. Kimmy was never a side chick. So can we let this side chick thing go? I'm going to need y'all to, and Kimmy, the whole side chick thing, I don't think when they started talking about, they was talking about you. I'm just saying, maybe they was, but maybe they wasn't, but I don't think they was. You just brought that into the whole circle, so I'm like, okay, but I guess because you're tired of it, so I guess I'll be tired of that shit too. Like, don't be calling me no side chick. I don't care what y'all, don't call me no. Then again, side chicks seem to be popping these days. So do I want to be a side chick? Just playing, y'all. Don't want to be a side chick. I'll bust somebody's ass. They fuck. Y'all know I'm always talking about beating somebody up, and I can't fight a lick. Y'all, I can't take Miss Wanda. First of all, the outfit is trash, Miss Wanda. Sorry, but the outfit is trash. But it goes with who you are and your age bracket, because yeah. She goes over to Miss Vanessa and like, can I speak to you, Miss Vanessa? Like, do I have to? Miss Vanessa, you could have just said no, not now. It would have been so much easier to say no, not now. They go over to the side. You look nice. You look nice. I said, Miss Vanessa, stop lying. She don't look nice. Okay, maybe Miss Vanessa thought that was nice too, because she is in that age bracket. But I'm just saying. So they start talking. Basically, what come down to it, Miss Vanessa said, look, bitch. Stop running your mouth. Stop giving my daughter this jacked up advice, because she's not going to listen to you. I don't want her to listen to you. I don't want you saying nothing else to her. And here go Miss Wanda. But you know who I am. Yeah. And Miss Vanessa, yeah. But that don't give you a right to be rude. Thank you, Miss Vanessa. It's a difference. You see someone online, on social media, wherever you see it, don't make it true. And as an older person, Miss Wanda, you should know better. So Miss Vanessa was like, I'm not gonna come to you if I see this and that. But Wanda was like, I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna say something. You know who I am. I'm gonna say, if I see it, I'm gonna say it. Basically, long story short, they got to the, don't give my child advice. I won't. Miss Minister, don't give my child no advice. I won't give your child no advice. I don't talk to her ass anyway, but you know, I ain't gonna say shit if I do see something. And Miss Wanda, you know what? Miss Vanessa gets Wanda together real nice. Real nice. Miss Vanessa, look, we at my daughter's event and we are not about to do this. Carry on. And I said, Miss Wanda, oh God, sometimes I want to choke the shit out this lady. But that's somebody's mama. And you know, sometimes, you know, parents do the most for some strange reason. And she's one of those parents that do the most. I don't understand it, but she do the most. So Miss Wanda's gonna be who Miss Wanda is. You could take her or leave her. I will leave her ass and I won't have no conversation with her. Can I talk to you? Absolutely not. And keep walking. We nothing to talk about. We don't have nothing in common. We don't do the same things. We don't have the same circle of friends. Only thing that may be in common is that our daughters are friends, and that's about it. But other than that, and I don't get into my kids' friend business either. So we're gonna leave it there. And they walked off. I said, all right, Miss Vanessa, tell her, baby. Is it me or Miss Wanda can't walk in them damn shoes? Y'all see how she was coming down the stairs hard? I said, why are you stumping so hard? That's why your damn feet hurt. But you know, she was trying to go down them stairs real slow. I was like, yeah, you better, because if you fall, bitch, I'm laughing. Even though they probably won't show it, but I would laugh if I was there. But anyway, yeah, and then she just stressed. Oh, Miss Wanda. Then we slide on over. The ladies are sitting down having a conversation about Tiffany and her transparency. I said, Lord, why are we here again? Y'all, I don't even care about it. They was telling Tiffany, you not being transparent. You want everybody's business. Tiffany called Tisha messy. I would agree with that, but Tiffany, you messy too. And it's not Tiffany said something about it's not the right time. I said, bitch, you always pick the wrong time. Like, what the? Why are we still talking about this? I don't care. Look, one thing that was aggravating me in that whole thing was when Kimmy was talking, right? And Tiffany went to say something every time, and Kimmy just kept touching. Like, wait, no. I said, why are you touching? Like, that's a pet. Don't touch me. Don't ask me. I don't like all that. I have a friend, y'all, and I don't know why she does this to me, but she loves touch. Not like that, but she loves touching me. And when I tell her on a regular basis, like when she wants to talk to me, she literally have to stand in my face. We're like this close. I'm like, why are you so close to me? She's like, I'm just talking. I said, you don't have to talk that close to me. Or she likes touching me. She wants to do this to me. I'm like, girl, what is wrong? Stop touching me. I can't help it. But bitch, you better help it. And I say this to her all the time. And you know, she still does it to me. And it's just to the point I'm just like, fuck it. I think this is just something she's going to keep doing to me. And even though I know she know it bothers me, but she lucky I like her a lot. Like, but I'm just like, and it's been years, like literally years. And I can go without seeing her for like a year or some change. And when I see her, the first thing she got to do is, of course we give each other a hug because we ain't seen each other in a while, but then she goes to touching. She wants to touch my face. She wants to touch my arm. She wants to touch my hand. She wants to touch my leg. Every time she wants to tell me anything, she got to touch me while she's telling me. And I'm like, girl, back up. I'm like, you still doing it? I know I can't help. I'm like, I'm telling you, I don't like it. Like, what do you want? Like, but you know, I guess that's some people think, but oh Lord, y'all. And then when new people do want to touch me, I be like, can y'all just stop touching? What is it with touching people? Like, you don't have to touch me to talk to me. All right, I just went on a whole ramble about that, but that's the only thing that I was even taking from this whole conversation with all 4, 5, 6, or whatever it was saying. It was only 4 of them there. But that's all I was taking from there. Because I was like, okay, why is she so touching? Why does she keep doing this? Why does she keep doing this? Why does she keep doing that? Stop. And I know Tiffany probably wanted to say, bitch, can you stop touching me? Like, I'm right next to you. There's no reason why you got to touch me. I still like you though, Kimmy. But I'm just saying, Okay, but I don't even know why the purpose of this conversation. Tiffany's gonna be who Tiffany is. Tisha gonna be who Tisha. Y'all all just messy in your own damn ways. How about that? Okay. All right. All right, y'all. This next scene, I don't know how to feel about it. I feel two ways. I understand Destiny and I understand Mel. Destiny pulls Mel to the side and wants to congratulate her. And oh, congratulations, the video doing well. I'm so happy that you're doing this and you moving on. And right now you the it girl. And I love that. And as a friend, that's what you do. You take your friend to the side and you don't need everybody. Like, girl, I'm just gonna tell you, I'm proud of you, yada yada yada. So then Destiny goes in after she said that. I thought the conversation should have ended and we could have picked this other part up a little later. But Destiny wanted to have it now. So she tells, basically Mel, like, you got a village. I don't have this village. And I don't understand, like, where this part came from. I understand what Destiny was saying. Because if you're my best friend, because they are besties, if you're my best friend, I should be able to come to you and tell you and express my feelings. Right now, I'm feeling left out. I'm feeling lost. Yes, I understand this is your event, even though I think Destiny could have waited, but I understand this is about your event, but I don't have the same village you have. You're talking about the village and, you have your mom's side, you have Martell's side, and everybody seemed to be helping you. Mel said, no, 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 no. It used to be like that, but now I had to rebuild my whole village. And Mel seems a little bit stronger than Destiny. Only reason I say that part is because, see, Mel is winning right now. So Mel, I need you just to step outside of your winning box for like 2 seconds, because at the end of the day, you're still her best friend. And she's coming to you, telling you, basically it sounds like Destiny's saying she need help. And Destiny's saying, I want to be there I want to be more part of your village, and I want you to be part of my village. Then Mel's like, oh, I think this is crazy that she brought this up right now. We're supposed to be over there partying, having a good time. And I'm like, yes, Mel, I'm 100% with you. But Mel, I need you to step out for a sec. I think Mel, like I said, is winning, so she don't see somebody else's problems. Like, whatever your problem is your problem at this point. Like, if they was on the same level, same situation, they're rebonding more. But because one is elevating more than the other at the time, it's like, oh, girl, please, I'm not worried about you. And that's what I got from Mel. I got that she was very dismissive. I got that she didn't give a fuck about Destiny's feelings. But then again, I said to myself, this is this girl event, and she don't want to have this conversation at the event. But shit, as your friend, I mean, why can't I tell you how I'm feeling? But then Destiny, you shouldn't have brought it up yet. And then Mel says something like, Destiny goes, well, I want to be part of your village. Like, when you got something to do, drop your kids off to me. Like, I'm your best friend. Like, girl, why are you kids? Then Mel says, my kids don't be checking for you. I said, ooh. They don't like Destiny? They call Destiny boring. And I said, Destiny was like, well, you shouldn't let your kids speak about adult like that. Yeah, and I don't think I don't think Mel should have said that to her. Not like that. Like, my kids don't be checking for you. Like, my kids don't always, when they was younger, check for my best friend. They didn't always check for them. But damn it, she was my village, and she watched my kid. Not really. Nobody really watched my kid. But my kids did go over to her house. Her kids did come over to my house. And if we needed a favor real quick, girl, bring them kids over here. I don't care if my kids think you boring. Right now, you my village, and I need you. Go on over here and go outside and play, do something. And I kind of agree the fact that I wouldn't have let my kids. Don't say that, y'all. Everybody is not fun and wanting to run and jump up and down. But kids say what they want to say and speak their goddamn mind. So, I mean, like I said, I got both of them. But at the same time, I still felt like that part of the conversation could have waited. But the fact that they was already talking about everything, so it kind of spilled already into. I mean, I get both ladies. So y'all, after all that ended up happening, right? They ended up walking back over to where everybody was at, screaming and hollering. And they're like, I know that wasn't y'all. I know that wasn't y'all. To me, I felt like they was doing the most between the two of them, yelling back and forth. I was like, what the hell? Destiny tried to laugh that shit off, but her feelings was hurt. Mel wasn't even laughing that shit off. She was just aggravated. You could just tell she was aggravated as hell. So anyway, a few seconds later go on. Then guess who shows up? Martell Holt shows up. I said, oh boy. This is where the shit starts. So they taking pictures with Mel, and it seemed like he wanted to get into the pictures, but he wasn't sure. So he was like, go ahead, because Mel wasn't checking for him. Then they end up start talking. He's like, can I take, can you come over here so I can talk to you? So they go over to the side, and Mel's like, I hope this don't happen like it happened in Vegas. And I'm saying to myself, shit, me too, because this will not be a good look if you at your premiere arguing, screaming, and hooping and hollering. You already did that shit with Destiny. That was enough right there. Anyway, so he told me, I heard through the grapevine, I just wanted to tell you congratulations. Mel said, you wasn't invited. And he had this dumb ass look on his face. I get some type of pleasure when Mel shuts Martell down for some strange reason, because he be looking for so much more, and she gives him nothing but dust. When I say she gives his ass dust, she was like, he wasn't invited. What the fuck you mean? I didn't invite you. He's like, yeah, I just thought, since we got 4 kids together, I think I should, I should support you and tell you, that I'm proud of you. Whatever he was saying to her. And Mel said a phone call could have did. Like, you ain't have to come here for that. Like, why did you even come here? First of all, Mel said, it was an all-white affair, and he came in black and white. I don't know about y'all, but I got from some part of that exchange between the two of them, I kind of felt like Mel was turned the fuck on. That Martell popped up in his tight white jacket, his black pants, his child, that damn jacket was so tight on his fucking arms. I said, sir, could you go like this? I'm just saying, could you? It looked like he can't even go like this with his shoulders. That shit looked so tight. And I'm like, oh my God, Martell, you do it every time. It never fails with your ass. So she's basically saying, look, you wasn't invited. I don't know why you're here, but thank you. So he was like, I have to say, I got Mel to wish you. No, bitch, you ain't get Mel to wish you, because I keep finding it funny that you keep saying that you put in all the hard work for Mel to sit back at home, basically chill. But it's funny that you're now doing nothing and she's continuing doing what y'all was doing together. So it kind of makes me say to myself, how much were you involved? Like, are you just one of those people that says, okay, this needs to be done, 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 but you wasn't really? I mean, yeah, you can build a house. Yeah, you could put up what's them things called, 2x4s. You probably could put a piece of sheetrock. But I'm saying, like, she seems to be elevating, and you seem to be staggered and stuck to the point you got a damn calendar. Like, what the? I'm still on the calendar thing, y'all. I don't know if y'all know, Martell got a fucking calendar. And when I seen it, I almost vomited in my mouth. Like, dude, you got a count. Who wants to see 12 months of Martell with no shirt on or with some tight ass clothes? I'm just saying, who wants to see that shit? Anyway, so he goes on to tell us that how he paved the way for Mel and how he did this, and he helped her get there. And like the song, he support her, but he don't support the song. And the song is definitely about him, which I said, oh yeah, because I didn't know she said you had a baby too. When excuse me, when teacher said, oh wait, did she just say? She said I didn't hear her say that. Something about, and a chick is pregnant. Something about the girl was pregnant. So Tisha also said, give Martell his credit. I said, for what, Tisha? For getting a bitch pregnant? Like, how do what you want? All right, we're gonna give Martell credit. Martell cheated on his wife, credit. Martell had an outside baby, credit. Martell don't even claim that baby, credit. Martell don't even mention that baby, credit. Martell hurt his kids, credit. Martell hurt Melody, credit. I'm just saying, Martell, let's give Martell his credit, because Martell in the confessional also seen that he needs his credit. He should ask for 50%. He should get a lawyer. Now, part of me said, okay, maybe he was joking, but the pettiness in Martell, he dead ass serious. I want part of her check, a part of this money. I want 50%. I said, if you don't get I want 50% ass up out of here. I was just like, what the fuck? You want 50% of what, Martell? Of hurting somebody's feelings? You want 50% of having an outside baby? What the fuck do you want 50% of? And I kept saying to myself, I hope he was joking. I hope he was joking. But I don't think Martell was joking, y'all. Part of me want to say I hope he was, but the pettiness in Martell, I wouldn't be surprised if they have he has a lawyer talking about, can I see what I can get? And being that his lawyer probably looked at him and laughed like, what? You can't get shit, sir. That's probably why we ain't really hear nothing about it. But let it be clear. I hope he was joking. Oh God, I know he's not joking because I know he's fucking petty and I can't stand him. And this is just another thing that's gonna say this is why I don't fuck with Martell. I say I fuck with Martell. I don't fuck with Martell like I know Martell, right? I don't fuck with him. I don't even know that man in real life. I just know him on the screen on TV. Child, but yeah. I felt like I said, I don't know if I said this, but I felt like Mel was kind of turned on by him popping up the way she did. Just the fact that she was gloating on it and the way she was moving. And I felt like Martell thought he was about to get a hug. Did y'all think that? I thought Martell thought he was about to get a hug when he did like this. No, she put her hand out and he was like, you ain't gonna give me a hug? Like, he had this posture of, I don't want a handshake. I want a hug. Martell, what do Ariana think about this? I'm just saying, because when this was filmed, I'm pretty sure you were still with her. Because what I'm understanding, I think y'all moved in together. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know, but you were still with her because you were still with her on her birthday because she made a big post and made sure she tagged Funky Dineva, talk about some coleslaw shit. But you still coleslaw, no matter how you fucking look at it. You still whack and you still got a man that's trash. Like, he had the result to doing a calendar, girl. He is doing a calendar because he ain't got no money. He ain't got no business license. He got some fucked up credit. He got 4 other kids he can't take care. He got an ex-wife that he want. He don't got shit. Like, girl, what do you want with him? Like, I wouldn't even have put that up. I wouldn't even tell nobody we was together no more. I'd be like, no, we're not together. But y'all, she out here running around gloating. She gloating. I said, girl, you gloating for a motherfucker who don't even really want you. He only coming over at nighttime. It's like a fun time girl. Like that, what they call it? Damn, it's called something else. What is it? It's gonna come to me. It's gonna come to me. Now, it's not called Fun Time Girl. Late night. You like a late night. He only come to you on a late night because we don't see. He ain't post that baby yet. He ain't did none of the things. We always see him. Matter of fact, I think on Thanksgiving. By the way, how was everybody Thanksgiving? I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving because I had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I hope y'all had too. But anyway, he had posted on Thanksgiving the picture of him and his 4 kids in some pajamas. Excuse me, sir, don't you got a 5th baby? Where the fuck is that baby? Ariane, baby, you dumb. You dumb. That motherfucker do everything in this world not to show your baby or even mention your baby. Every time somebody mention that baby, he gets so uncomfortable. I don't want to have a baby by somebody who's so uncomfortable when my baby's mentioned. If anything, you should be like, yeah, I got a 5th baby. You know, he here. We gonna do us. I'm gonna be in his life. Like, you have no glow. Every time we see you, it's just your 4 kids with Mel. Mel don't want you. You can do all this shit you want, but Mel don't want you. Y'all. Martell still did looking stupid as hell as usual. Mel just went on about her merry-go-way and she's just all in glitz and glamour. They have a fireworks show and everybody seems to be happy, I guess. And the fireworks show was whack. Like, bitch, you couldn't afford no more. You said you spent tens of thousands of dollars on this event. Your event was nice. I'm not gonna take that away because I have to say that event looked real nice. It looked real nice, and it looked like it was a nice time. But baby, when you got to the fireworks, that's something I could have did in my front yard on the 4th of July. What's up? I'm just saying, you know how you go on the 4th of July, you put them all in the middle of the street, and you get a couple of $100 worth, but you don't get a couple of $1,000 worth. You get a couple of $100 worth, and you know you got to put them out there every time. Woo! I didn't see nothing spectacular. Was it? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was just still stuck on Martell, still looking stupid, wanting a hug. More Soul said something that I thought was petty, but interesting. He told Martell about the event. He said he came with his popcorn because he wanted some shit to pop up. But every time I turn around, you say you don't want to do business with them because of the shenanigans that goes on, or the arguing, the fussing, the fighting. But you wanted that to happen at this girl event? I'm confused. So you tell him, and you basically invited Martell to something that wasn't even your event. I said, you messy as fuck, Marshall. You messy, and you wanted some shit to pop off. And you was disappointed that it didn't pop off. I'm like, who says that? Like, if you even had that thought, why that thought couldn't stay to yourself? Like, you really put out there that you told this guy about this event and you wanted something to pop off. So you wanted her event to be fucked up. I don't get it, but it is what it is. Y'all, that was pretty much it. We got 3-part reunion coming up. Oh, Lord Jesus. 3 parts. What are they going to be? It seemed like they talking about this. Y'all, are we talking about the same thing again? Are we going to talk about everything that we just sat there and told y'all we didn't want to fucking hear no more to hear now after the reunion? I hope y'all give us a little bit more information. It'd be good and juicy or something, because y'all, I can't take no more Martell and Melody. I can't. Not right now. I need a break from them bitches. I need a break from them too, for real. Break. So we got 3 parts. Every time I think about 3 parts, I'm like, what can you discuss in 3 parts? It ain't gonna be nothing but Martell and Melody, because that was the whole season. Maybe they'll bring us some other things. I mean, they showed us glimpses and pieces of it, but y'all, we gonna see what it do. Y'all, that was this episode. I mean, Mel had a nice event. Everybody looked nice. It is what it is. Martell looks stupid standing there. I don't know why he came. And that's it. Y'all, that is the end of this video. Until next time, I want to say thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week. And I'm out.